So today we're going to be calculating the mean absolute deviation, and that's also written as the MAD for short, M-A-D, the MAD. So if you're ever asked to find the MAD of a data set, you're looking for the mean absolute deviation. All this really is it's telling you how spread out the data is, whether the numbers are closer together or it has a large spread. If you have a very large MAD, then, or if the number is big, then that means that the data is very spread out. If you have a smaller number or a smaller value for the MAD, that means that the data points or all of your numbers are closer together. So looking at your examples, we're just going to go through these examples together, and you can watch as many or as few as you feel like you need to, and then complete the rest on your own. So on number 1, we have 5 data points. We have 10, 7, 13, 10, and 8. So you'll fill those in underneath your data. And we're just looking, in those cases, you will not be given the table every single time. You'll need to know how to calculate this without the table. So, but this table is kind of a good graphic organizer for you to begin with. So when we're calculating the MAD, we first have to find the mean, which is just the average of all of your numbers. So we're going to add up all of our numbers, 10, 7, 13, 10, and 8, and then we would divide that by 5 because we have 5 numbers, and you end up with a mean of 9.6. And that's going to be the same mean for every number, so you just write 9.6 all the way down your table. 9.6. And then we're looking for the difference because it's the mean absolute deviation. We're looking for how different is the data from the mean. Well, 10 is only 0.4 away from the mean. We're just doing 10 minus the mean. We're going to do 7 minus 9.6. That will give us a negative 2.6. 13 minus 9.6 would give us 3.4. 3.4. 10 minus 9.6 is again 0.4. And 8 minus 9.6 is negative 1.6. And then we want to find all of the positive values, or make each one of these positive values. We're taking the absolute value of it, which means we're just going to make it positive. So 0.4, positive 2.6, 3.4, 0.4, and 1.6. We're just taking the positive values for each one. And then we're going to take these positive values, we're going to add them up going down. So 0.4 plus 2.6 plus 3.4 plus 0.4 plus 1.6 gives us a total of 8.4. We have 5 numbers total. Then the mean absolute deviation, we will divide the sum by 5. 8.4 divided by 5 gives us a mean absolute deviation of 1.68. So they're saying on average, each point in our data set is about 1.68 units away from the mean of the total data. I would say that is a small spread. And this process will be done each time the exact same way. Again, you will not always have the table to go by, but you'll always list your data, find the mean, take the difference of your data from the mean, make it positive, add those up, divide it by how many you have. That will give you your MAD. Let's try another one together. So on number 2, we have 110, 114, 104, 108, and 106. I can already see that these are not very spread apart. They look to be fairly close together. So I would expect to have a small MAD. Even though the numbers are big, the spread is not very large. So the mean, we would add up 110 plus 114, 104, 108, and 106. And divide by how many we have. We have 5 total numbers. It's going to give us 108.4, and that's going to be the same for each one. .4, and then we're going to find the difference from each one. So again, the data minus the mean. For the first one will give us 1.6. 114 minus 108 will give us 5.6. 104 minus 108.4 will give us negative 4.4. 108 minus 108.4 will give us a negative 0.4, and 106 minus 108.4 will give us a negative 1.4. Make each one of those positive: 1.6, 5.6, 4.4, 0.4 or 0.4, and 1.4. Add those numbers together. 1.6 plus 5.6 plus 4.4, 0.4, and 1.4 gives you a sum of 13.4. You have 5 numbers there. Divide 13.4. Again, we're dividing. Divide it by 5. You get 2.68. Still, that is a small MAD, which means we have a small spread, but it is a larger spread than the last set. Okay, probably because we've gone up to 114 now, all the way down to 104. So those numbers are more spread out than the ones that we had before. So this is still, I would consider, a small spread, but it is larger. When we're comparing it to the last one, it is a larger MAD than the last one. Give the last two a try on that front page, and then also make sure you complete the back side before you move on. We will go over these whenever I come back to class.